Imagine squeezing into a shop so small you could barely stretch out your arms, and yet it once served hundreds of Londoners every week. Hidden on the narrow back streets of London in the early 1900s, there was a shop so unbelievably small that many thought it was more like a cupboard than a business. London was booming at the time, crowded streets, factories pumping smoke, and people moving into every corner of the city. This shop was barely larger than a closet, often no more than 6 feet wide. The owner would sit squeezed behind a counter, shelves stacked high with basic goods, matches, soap, sweets, maybe even bread rolls. Customers didn't step inside. They leaned in from the street, calling out what they needed. It wasn't just about saving space. Rent in London was sky high, and a tiny shop meant cheaper rent. Imagine a child in 1905 clutching a penny and running down to the shop to buy a sweet. Such tiny places were woven into daily life. But the small size came with struggles. Imagine trying to store stock for the week in a space no bigger than a walk-in wardrobe. In winter, the cold street air blew straight in. In summer, the heat baked the tiny interior. The most famous of these was known as the smallest shop in London. Just 1.2 meters wide, it became a local curiosity. But behind the novelty was a harsh truth. This was survival. For many families, such shops were the only way to earn a living in a city that had no mercy for the poor. Today, that tiny shop is long gone, swallowed up by modern buildings. But it's more than just a fun fact. It's a reminder of how far people will go to survive, to adapt, and to find a place in the busy heartbeat of a city like London. A shop the size of a cupboard became a symbol of determination.